Top stories on the news tonight. Governor Zulum foots transportation fare for non-indigents ahead of Christmas celebration in their hometowns. Theater Commander Operation Hadinkai debunks allegation of abortion by the frontline military in the counter-insurgency operations in the northeast. Also on the news tonight, NYSC on Community Development Service reaches 500 Sangaya pupils with free medical care in Maiduguri. We're glad you've joined NTA Maiduguri News at 7. We're reaching you live from our studio this Wednesday, the 21st of December 2022, which is also the 28th of Jumada Awal 1444 after Hijrah. I'm Abubakar Musa. Let's begin the news in details now. Non-indigents of Borno residing in Maiduguri from the southern part of the country have been given free transportation and allowances to their hometowns for Christmas celebrations by Governor Babagana Umar Zulum. The journey, planned to be conducted in 3 batches for those wishing to travel for the celebration, has already commenced and will hopefully end on Friday. Let's now get more details of this story from Umaru Kirawa.
Traveling during the Yuletide has been a long-standing tradition of the Christian brethren across the globe to celebrate the season with loved ones in faraway hometowns and villages. To the surprise of 235 widows, orphans and non-indigents traveling to their communities in the east, south and western parts of Nigeria, Borno State Governor Professor Babagana Umar Zulum settled their transportation fares, an initiative that has been sustained for 3 years now.
He has done it again. We are very, very grateful.
We say long live Borno, long live Zulum.
Want to carry everybody along irrespective of where you come from. Is a man working for the peace of this nation?
The free transportation, according to the leadership of Ohaneze Indigbo in Borno, will continue to cement the existing bond of relationship with the people for better Nigeria. Coordinator of non-indigents in Borno, Chief Emmanuel Ogochukwu Igudike Go Easy, while flagging off the 3 days exercise with the distribution of 10,000 naira financial support to each of the passengers, thanked Governor Zulum for repositioning Borno in the right direction.
We are more than united in Maiduguri. Our able governor, the Jagaban of Northeast, Professor Babagana Umar Zulum, he has been putting smile in our people's face.
The journey to Kano, Enugu, Abia, Port Harcourt, among other states of the Federation, according to the coordinator, has eased the hardship of travelers and given them hope for better and united Borno and the nation. In Maiduguri, Umaru Kirawa, NTA News.
Let's look at issues concerning security now. Theater Commander Joint Task Force Northeast Operation Hadinkai, Major General Christopher Musa says allegation of abortion against the military by an international media organization is a deliberate act to tarnish the image of the military and the nation. General Musa stated this in Maiduguri while debunking the allegation. Memuna Garba will now tell us more.
Theater Commander Operation Hadinkai Major General Christopher Musa said the military has nothing to do with abortion, stressing that so far 83,000 terrorists have surrendered, out of which 20,000 women have given birth to over 1,000 babies, and the military has done nothing to them. He described the allegation as falsehood and unacceptable, saying it is a deliberate attempt to undermine the capability of the military.
We have over 200 NGOs working in Maiduguri, in the Northeast in general. We have the whole UN organizations that are here. So if they are indicting the military and something they said over since 2013 till date, that's 9 years, is an indirect indictment on the UN, and the NGOs are equally working. There's some kind of misunderstanding from the reports Mary Stokes delivered on their successes in doing abortion, and that's when this other UN, the Reuters, being a UK-based organization, took it up and tried to malign the military.
The theater commander said already Chief of Defense Staff has called on human rights organization to investigate the allegation.
And after that, Reuters should be called to book. They must account for what they have done, because this is a deliberate malignment of Nigerian army, the Nigerian military, the Nigerian government in general, and it is totally unacceptable.
On general security situation in the Northeast, General Musa said the region is calm, but the military will continue to intensify all-round operations to ensure peace reigns throughout the Yuletide season. He further assured that the peace being enjoyed will be sustained just as the elections and census programs will be hitch-free. In Maiduguri, Maimuna Garba, NTA News.
Away from that now, to tell you that Commissioner for Local Government and Emirate Affairs, Sugunmai Mele, has advised students to remain focused and pursue their academic activities with all manner of seriousness to become useful members of the society. The commissioner gave the advice when members of Arewa Female Students Forum paid him a courtesy call in his office. Milka Damalam has the rest of the story.
I stand before you to humbly and respectfully present to you as the Peace Ambassador Grand Portion in person of Alhaji Honorable Sugun Meme, Commissioner, Ministry of Local Government, Borno State.
The delegation led by Salamatu Idris was in the office to present an award of excellence to the commissioner in recognition of his passion towards youth and students empowerment. The commissioner expressed appreciation to the forum for acknowledging his contributions to societal development and charged the students to shun all negative behaviors such as drug abuse, examination malpractice, and other social vices that may destroy their lives.
It's not an easy task being a student. It's most challenging, very difficult to accomplish. But when you make sacrifices, everything will be over. Paying very much attention to your studies, so that in the near future, you will be, the sky will be your limit.
He further said Professor Babagana Umar Zulum's administration has transformed the education sector as well as restoration of peace to the state and assured of the ministry's readiness to support the body in pursuing their careers. In Maiduguri, Milka Damalam, NTA News.
If you are just joining us, you are on to NTA Maiduguri News at 7. Let us at this point take a commercial break to bring you another set of stories shortly.
Our country want better. Nigeria want better. Our country want better. Nigeria want better. Who go do one for us? Mama Tokambo, Mama Tokambo, for a better Nigeria. Good life won't come. Now you we want to. Now you we need oh.
Yes, so people of Nigeria, they jolly for the better one shele for we country. So as they ready to put Asiwaju Bola Tinubu as the next president of Nigeria, our people don't look the matter well. Say that only Bola Tinubu don't do what it everybody fit see. Now you get the experience where you go fit use take make our country better, make life sweet for we and our picking them. Bola Tinubu don't gather better plan to chest down work for we youth, better school, the security of lives and property, unity and peace for all we country people of Nigeria. For this and many other better things where in don't vocalize, it good make we all vote Asiwaju Bola Tinubu for president of Nigeria. Vote Kashim Shettima as vice president. Vote APC, the party where show broom.
Now you need oh.
We're glad to have you back on the news. Let's move on now. The Sustainable Development Goals and Medical Community Development Service of the NYSC, Borno State, have embarked on free medical outreach for 500 Almajiri in 5 Sangaya schools within Maiduguri. The event took place at Sheikh Ibrahim Saleh Mosque, Gwengi Ward. Godia Jacob has more details.
The combined outreach by the SDG and Medical CDS of the NYSC Borno State, with support of Primary Healthcare Development Agency and humanitarian partners, was to meet the health needs of the Sangaya pupils. Secretary Health Committee's SDG CDS Dr. Kajaima Hassan Gugu appreciated the effort of all who contributed to making the program a reality.
We organized this program to different Sangayus here.
Looking at the critical situation we are facing in Borno State, we have gone around, sent for our committees to check the problem our people are facing. Owing to that, to come to their aids and simplify life for them.
The pupils and teachers appreciated the effort of the corps members for bringing this life-saving intervention to them and pray for God's blessings upon them.
Dukan su Allah goda musu. Rigan ma sanyi kowa zai tayi zai mishi taimako inshallah.
ولا خوف عليهم ولا هم يحزنون.
Allah ya ba su ladan su kuma waɗanda suka taimaka musu suma Allah ya ba su ladan su. Mun gode muku sosai. Allah ya saka da alheri. Shukran assalamu.
In Maiduguri, Godia Jacob, NTA News.
Borno State Elders Forum has announced the death of one of its own, retired AIG Mukhtar Alkali at the age of 82. A statement by Dr. Bula Mamali Gubiu indicates that the deceased was one of the early police officers of Borno origin who contributed his quota to the sustainability of peace in the state and country at large. AIG Mukhtar Alkali, a great patriot and monumental asset to the nation, had lived a truthful and just life and ever passionate on matters concerning the people of Borno. The statement further consoles the family and the state for the great loss and prayed for the repose of the soul of Mukhtar Alkali to rest in Al-Jannatu Firdausi. And to another sad story, the body of late Nafa, a daughter of the zonal director NTA Maiduguri Ishaya Hanania Uba, has been laid to rest at the Maximum Prison Christian Cemetery, Maiduguri. Walagu Apagu will now bring us more details of that.
Families, friends and sympathizers converged on UMTH mortuary to accompany the body of late Nafa to Maximum Prison Christian Cemetery for final interment, which was led by the pastor of EYN Pompomari. Thereafter, the sympathizers proceeded to EYN Pompomari, where the preacher, Pastor Manasseh Stephen, dwelt his sermon from the book of Psalms, chapter 90, verse 1 to 3, where he charged the congregation to live a just life, bearing in mind the judgment day.
Ko kana da yawa shekaru ko ka tsufa ko mai mutuwa ya kan iya zo, so kowa da kowa ne ya kamata ya zauna a shirye. Fatana da roko na wannan sako zai kai ga kowa domin mu mu zauna a faɗake a cikin sunan Yesu.
Nothing happens in our life without the permission of God and without the plan of God. So this is an act of God that we have to accept with good faith as God continues to comfort us.
Yarinya ne mai hakuri, mai jimrewa. Ita dai ba ta fishi komai kin ga mata sai dariya. So na tabbata tana tare da Ubangiji.
While giving the biography of late Nafa by the family, they described her as a gentle and humble lady which vacuum cannot be filled. Meanwhile, management and staff of NTA Maiduguri had paid a condolence visit on the family, where they pray for the repose of the soul of the deceased. Late Nafa Ishaya Hanania Uba died at the age of 33 in Maiduguri. Walagu Apagu, NTA News.
Here is expressing our heartfelt condolence to the zonal director, NTA Maiduguri, Ishaya Hanania Uba. And just before we leave you, do remember that you can watch most of our news via YouTube by simply subscribing to NTA Maiduguri Channel 10. Up ahead are the translated versions. I am Abubakar Musa. Do have a good night.